Holy cow, not even going to throw the question up there this morning because my entire inbox is absolutely full of questions about Oklahoma versus Texas in the Little League World Series game last night and all the controversy. First of all, before we start, coffee's great this morning, in case you can't tell. Came off the back porch in my flip-flops with my coffee, thought I saw a snake, sidestepped, bounced off, landed on my feet, didn't spill coffee. Turns out it was a stick. So, there you go. Don't be scared and you won't trip coming down the porch. Anyways, back to the story. What did we have here? We had like Texas versus the Oklahoma Astros or something going on. I mean, it was a sign-stealing debacle, and it got way out of hand, right? And this is the first, I've watched every single Little League game that's been televised in my lifetime that I could, physically turn my TV on and watch. This is the first time I've seen a coach so mad that an assistant coach came and separated him from the deal. There was a warning from the announcer for parents to fans to please remember that this is a child's game and all this other stuff and sportsmanship. It got out of hand because we didn't really follow the rules. Right? So what happened? First, we got a warning, and then this kid, he gets upset, and so he kind of does a little smart alecky move, puts his hand behind the back. Announcers think it's funny. They're kind of egging it on a little bit. Second go around, we got bases loaded. Kid clearly gives the flip the dolphin. Here comes a fastball. Umpire calls time, says no. He's doing sign stealing again. So then what happens with that? We go into an extended period of let's go, hey, kids off the field. We need the director of the tournament to come make a decision. Why? There's a rule that clearly says if you're caught stealing signs, first time is a warning, second time is an ejection. We go through this whole thing and not a single thing happens. 2 pitches later, Paya, grand salami. Now Oklahoma's beating Texas 5-4. Did it really cost them the game? Probably not. Come back up later in the later innings and you got a chance to win in extra innings and you got a runner on third and you got one out and we decided to try to deke the pitcher and steal home when we probably shouldn't have because all we needed is a base knock or a fly ball and we win the game, and it didn't work out, and ultimately Oklahoma comes back, scores 6 in the next inning, and they beat Texas. However, to solve all of this, one, announcers, hey, look, even if you don't agree with the rule, right? You think it's a silly rule, whatever. You don't have to say that. The rule is the rule, right? So now we're just adding fuel to the fire. The point of this is, when I was asked in all these DMs, what would you have done in that situation? You have to stick with the rule. It says the rule, plain and simple. You follow the rule, you move on, and you continue the game instead of, that game ended up being over 3 hours long. I know that it was extra innings, but still, there is a ton of time wasted in trying to decipher what it says. It says what it says in black and white in the rule book. Just follow that and move on, and the pace of play will continue. That's my thoughts. Hope that helps.